Good evening, USPHL fans, and welcome to the 2017 Premier USPHL All-Star Selection Show. We're going to be telling you all of the Premier squads. We've got Team White taking on Team Blue. Sean Tremblay leading the way for Team White. Team Blue being led by Paul Kelly of the Syracuse Stars, who had an incredible season, sitting in 4th place right now. I know the coaches were excited about the year Paul had. Luke's going to be bringing you their roster in a little bit. I'm going to bring you Coach Tremblay's roster right now, but before we do, Lucas, IHC in 1st place, just how good has the first half of the season been?
Oh, it's been incredible. You know, we've been looking at the Premier League all year on the Dan K Show, and we just continuously see great games being played, shootouts, we see games in overtime, we see a lot of parity, a lot of competition. I've had a blast watching the Premier regular season. I think I'm going to have even more fun watching the All-Star game and the second half of the season as we move to the playoffs.
We know you're excited to hear the rosters for this All-Star game on the road to the USPHL playoffs. This is the first stop right here. Let's get it going. Let's get Team White down here. Coach Tremblay picked the white jerseys because he said they look faster, and oh boy, is this line going to be fast. The top line here, Austin Goldstein from the Islanders Hockey Club, 5'9" tall, 168 pounds, from Saugus, Mass. He's a Northeastern University commit. He's joined by Lucas Michaud of the Flying Michaud brothers. This family is quick on the ice. They score a ton, and he's scored in bunches. He's got 53 points this year, 20 goals, 33 assists. What a start to the year for Lucas Michaud. He's at the top of the league, only tied by his teammate, who's along with him, Austin Lemieux, tied for the most points in the league as well with Lucas Michaud. These two have dominated together. These three have dominated on the ice for IHC. 53 points for Austin Lemieux. We know that name. The Lemieux lineage is strong with this one. This is an Arizona State commit from Sewickley, Pennsylvania. Austin Lemieux. Lucas, how good has this line been for IHC?
Well, the results speak for themselves. When you have your entire line going to the All-Star game, all playing together, I think they're going to do a lot of damage in the All-Star game. I think you have to watch out because they already have that community feeling. You know, they've already got that chemistry on the ice. But as far as IHC goes, I mean, their offense has been incredible. You know, they're consistently one of the top goal scorers in the league, so I can't wait to watch this frontline play.
You want to talk about incredible offense from IHC? Two more forwards on this squad. Matt Thompson, he's 6'1", he's from Reading, Mass, and he's another Northeastern commit. He'll be joining Austin Goldstein there. That'll be a fun duo for Northeastern. They had two great selections for their squad there. Going to have a great future at Northeastern. Following up Matt Thompson is Charlie Borek from Islanders Hockey Club. He's got 24 points this year, 1 shorthanded goal, 1 shorthanded assist. He's been on the penalty kill a little bit too, Lucas. Nick Polsinelli rounds out line 2 from the Philadelphia Flyers Junior Hockey Club. This guy scores in the nick of time. You better check your pulse, Anelli's, when this guy's on the ice. He is my favorite player to watch in the league. He is all over the place. I can't wait to see where this kid commits. He's got 22 points this year, 14 goals, 8 assists. He had a hat trick on September 18th against the Syracuse Stars. Line 3, all junior Bruins here, Lucas. Brady Jones leads the way here. Started the season with the South Shore Kings, but now with 20 points, he makes the All-Star team. Gus Van Ness, next up from the junior Bruins. This guy was in the World Juniors for the Netherlands. He's from the Netherlands. Gus Van Ness has been all over the ice. He's 6'3" and difficult to handle on the offensive side of the ice. 15 goals, leads the team with that. Jack Quinlivan rounds it out here for the Boston Junior Bruins on this line. Quinlivan is a power forward. This guy hits hard. He's from the University of Maine. Love watching him play. 6'1", 185 out of Shrewsbury, Mass. Next up, we go to line 4. Kevin Hawk from the South Shore Kings. He's 6 foot tall from Braintree, Mass. 15 goals, 12 assists, 27 points. Great start to the year for him. 3 game winners. John Laredo from the South Shore Kings is next up. He's out of Johnston, Rhode Island, and he's going to Army. That's a good commit right there. You know a good kid is going to Army. John Laredo's going to score for them, and he's going to score in life because going to Army, Lucas, you gotta salute him for that one. It's a great one. 28 points on the year for him. He's the team leader in points. Finally, rounding out the forwards, it's Mikhail Stanil from the Springfield Pigs, 5'10" tall, 180 pounds. From the Czech Republic, he's got 30 points this year, and he had a 4-point game versus the Flyers. 1 goal, 3 assists in that one. We go to our D pairs, starting off with 2 IHC members yet again. Liam Darcy, Cameron Spicer. These two are going to be tough to handle. I know it's an all-star game, there's a lot of offense, but these two are not going to want to let anything by them. They're going to be a tough duo to deal with. 2 D1 commits, University of New Hampshire for Darcy, University of Maine for Spicer. Next D pair, John McClain from IHC, yet another defender. They've been good on defense. That's why they're filling up this team. He's from North Andover, Mass. He's a hometown boy for those IHC members. He's got 18 points this year, 1 goal, 17 assists. Matt Harris from the Boston Junior Bruins will join him on that second D pair. He's out of Sudbury, Mass. Next up, D pair number 3, Harrison Markle. He's been on the Markle, Lucas. Boston Junior Bruin D-man. He is going to be joined by Michael Grande from the South Shore Kings. And oh boy, has Grande come up big. He has been in the top 5 plays of the week twice this year, Lucas. Twice I've got to read this guy's name, and he has been incredible to watch. Just might be the new Joe Duzak. You know what Joe Duzak did last year? He won Player of the Year. Joey D, no more. It's Michael G. And Mikey G, Michael Grande for the South Shore Kings. He's a must-watch, and I can't wait to see him play in this All-Star game. Finally, rounding it out with the goaltenders, we've got Justin Ferguson. Lucas, we knew this guy was going to be there. Just how good is Ferguson doing?
When we look at all of these statistics beforehand and we run through these names, we kind of looked at Ferguson and we went, oh, of course. Yep. It's kind of a given that he would be here. He's had such a great season so far this year. 2.24 goals against average, a .929 save percentage. You can't ask for anything else from your goaltender.
He's got a shutout too, Lucas. He's been great. IHC's just been great defensively, as you see by all the D members there on this squad. Rounding it out, Nick Sanford, the final pick here playing in the game. We're going to have a pick here that we'll update after the break here, but Nick Sanford for the Boston Junior Bruins, 6 foot 2 inches tall, from Morristown, New Jersey. He's a Jersey boy, 11-6 on the year, 2.47 goals against average. Rounding out the team with another great player. This team's going to be tough to deal with, Lucas. This is my pick to win the game, and I know you're picking an All-Star winner. People don't always think it matters that much. They don't think so about the wins in an All-Star game. They think it's all about the fun, but we're going to go out to Alex Jones in the field here, and we're going to find out just why a USPHL All-Star game is a little bit different than the ones you might watch in the NHL.
Thanks, Dan. Yes, this USPHL All-Star Game is a little different from other All-Star Games that you might see in the NHL, NBA, or any other sport. Those sports already have contracts. They're playing for fun. They're enjoying the experiences. They're a little older in their lives. For these players on the ice, the USPHL players, they're showcasing their talents for scouts, parents, coaches, and other players around the league. They get to showcase their talents against some of the best players around the USPHL. So it's really great for these scouts and other coaches to come see what these players can do.
Some great reporting out in the field there from Alex Jones. I know this game's going to be a little bit different, Lucas. It's going to be a great watch. It's going to be a great battle between two sides. And before we get into Team Blue, the other side in this one, I want to talk about one more selection, and that's Austin Rook from the South Shore Kings. This guy got a little dinged up. He's played 19 games this year, and he's not going to be able to play in the All-Star game, but I will tell you this much. He played so well, he turned so many heads that every coach got together in this room during the selection process, and they said, this guy has to be on the team. Austin Rook, an All-Star. He hasn't played like a Rook. He's played like a king, a South Shore King. Congratulations, Austin. Very well deserved on this All-Star selection.
Absolutely, Dan. Let's move on to Team Blue, coached by Paul Kelly. The Syracuse Stars are having a great season in their own right. The players that he's going to be working with are also pretty good, so I got high hopes for this team, Dan. Line number 1, we've got Joakim Wiberg from the Jersey Hitmen, 5'10", from Oslo, Norway. He's a Denver University commitment. Oscar Skjold, also from the Jersey Hitmen, 5'10", from Stockholm, Sweden, 44 points on the season. Simon Boyko, Jersey Hitmen, 5'10", University of Vermont commit, 37 points on the season. Line 1, all Hitmen. Let's go to line 2. Walker Summer from the Jersey Hitmen, 5'10", from Avon, Ohio, Air Force Academy commitment. Jake Simons from the Jersey Hitmen, 5'8", from Coral Springs, Florida. And rounding out line number 2, Tucker DeYoung from the Jersey Hitmen, 6 feet tall, from Lake Bluff, Illinois, a West Point Army commit, 42 points on the season. Dan, talk to me about Tucker.
Oh, Lucas, Tucker DeYoung has been forever DeYoung this year. He's been tuckering out defensemen all season long. This guy has racked up points aplenty. He's got 42 points on the year, 14 goals, 28 assists. He can make it happen both ways. He can get the puck to a teammate when he's the open man, and he can also put the thing in the back of the net when he has to. He's always depositing. He's always helping out others. Tucker DeYoung has been fun to watch, but let's talk about two of these guys on this line. You got Walker Summer, you got Tucker DeYoung. Summer, an Air Force Academy commit. DeYoung, an Army commit. This shows what Toby Harris and Jim Hunt talk about all the time. It's not just about getting the guy, it's about getting the right guy on the team. You know what I mean? And these guys, they're looking for grade A people, grade A athletes, and they're creating grade A athletes and people. These two guys, you gotta really salute players that are going to the Air Force Academy, the Army, cadets. These guys are going to be next level people, next level players. Can't wait to see what they do with the next team.
Absolutely. And I spent some time over the holidays with the Hitmen. You can see that video on USPHL.com. Great bunch of guys they got there in Wayne, New Jersey.
Oh, yeah.
Let's move down to line number 3. We've got Ryan Lynch from the Syracuse Stars, 6'3", 190 pounds from Milford, Connecticut, 29 points on the season. We've got Michael Capozzi from the Connecticut Junior Rangers. He's from Lake Forest, Illinois, having a great season as well up in Connecticut. And rounding out that line, Tyler Seltenreich from the Syracuse Stars, 5'10", 155. From Littleton, Illinois. He's having a great season over in Syracuse, but let's keep going down to line number 4. We've got Blake Carrick, Connecticut Junior Rangers. We've got Alec Odong Tugas, name that Dan loves to say. From Okanagan Eagles, 5'10", 178. He's from Canada, and he's got 23 points on the season. We've got forward Kevin Obsu from Pal Junior Islanders, 6'2". He's a Canisius College commit. 25 points on the season, doing a great job over there for the Pal Junior Islanders. But Dan, let's move to the D pairs now. D pair number 1, we got James Callahan from the Jersey Hitmen. He's a New Jersey guy.
Yep.
6'2", 22 points on the season, joined by his teammate from the Jersey Hitmen, Kyle Hartman. He's got a lot of heart, man.
Oh, yeah.
6'1" from Raleigh, North Carolina, tearing it up on the power play. 5 power play assists so far this season. D pair number 2, we've got Brendan Les from the Jersey Hitmen, 5'10". He's a Dartmouth commit, smart guy, going to an Ivy League school, 21 points on the season for him. TJ Schultz from the Syracuse Stars, 6'5". He's also doing a great job on the power play. Seems to be a theme here. 3 power play assists so far on the season for him. D pair number 3, Mark Dermanulian from the Syracuse Stars, 6'1" from Grosse Pointe Park, Michigan. Dan, Mark's been trying to get on the show for a couple of weeks now. We're trying to link up with him. Tell us a little bit about Mark.
You know, Mark's been on the mark all year, Lucas. Mark Dermanulian, this guy is someone who can play the physical game, he can play the offensive game, and it shows in his stats on the offensive side of the ice. 5 goals, 15 assists, 20 points on the year. He's got 2 power play goals, 3 power play assists. The USPHL is great at creating those offensive-minded defensemen, but Dermanulian's both. He's going to play on defense as well. This guy can lock you down. He can also score for you. Can't wait to see what Mark does at the next level. You don't want to get hit by this guy either. He likes to dish it out when he needs to.
Absolutely not. But let's keep moving. We got Mitchell Spring from the Syracuse Stars. He's from Buffalo, New York. And now, Dan, the goalies, the goaltenders, the men in between the posts guarding the net. We've got Tyler Harmon from the Jersey Hitmen. He's from Ramsey, New Jersey. He's committing to the University of Vermont. Congratulations to him. He's got a .918 save percentage and 2.28 goals against average per game. Shutdown for the Jersey Hitmen. We've got Jimmy Pareda from the Connecticut Junior Rangers. Now, Dan, I think you wanted to say something about Jimmy.
Man, if Jimmy keeps playing as well as he's been playing all year, they're going to have to throw him a Pareda in Connecticut because this guy is locked down. You can just let the defenseman go sometimes. Say, hey, you wait down there, I'll take care of it. Jimmy Pareda has been an incredible watch. If you haven't seen him yet, tune in to Hockey TV and check this guy out the next time the Rangers play.
And to round out this squad, we've got Gavin Hubbard from the Syracuse Stars. 6'2", he's from Maryland. He's having a great season as well. .902 save percentage, 3.46 goals against average. Dan, after reading off all these names, you certainly don't need a telescope to see how good this team's going to be come January 16th.
Lucas, nice job there. Lucas, using a little bit of the Dan K fashion to close out the rosters. You've heard the rosters. You heard Team White, Team Blue. It's going to be a battle royale out there, and you know what? Like Alex said, these games are different. You know, when you get the scouts in the stands, and you get the fans there, you get the parents out watching, you get everyone out there on the ice, and the best and the brightest from the USPHL Premier Division is battling it out. These guys are going to bring it. You know, there's going to be the fun aspect, but you saw it last year at the All-Star Game. It starts off fun, everybody's having a good time. And then the first time one of these squads takes a lead, the coaches kind of lock in, the players lock in, and they're ready to go get a W. We're going to see who's going to get that W. Lucas, I'm taking Tremblay. I think Tremblay's going to get the win in this one. I look at the teams. I think if they commit penalties, they'll get into trouble. There's a lot of power play scorers on Team Blue, but I'm going with Team White. I think Team White gets the W.
Well, Dan, in true Dan K Show fashion, I gotta go Team Blue here. You know, we got a bunch of Jersey hitmen coming up on the forward position on the offensive side. My D pairs, I gotta say, my D pairs look great, and I have supreme confidence in my goaltending trio. Like you said, they're gonna have to throw a parade for my team when they're done winning this game.
Lucas, we're gonna see who wins it. Either way, the winner in this one's gonna be the viewers at home, the viewers watching on Hockey TV, and everyone at the event. It's gonna be Martin Luther King Day, Lucas. It's gonna be in Andover, Massachusetts, at the beautiful Merrimack College. It's going to be a great showcase of some of the best talent in the hockey world. Lucas, have you had fun on the show today?
I've had a great time, Dan.
I've had a great time as well. Remember, when Dan K's on the mic, it's always hockey night, and we hope you enjoyed the 2017 USPHL Premier All-Star Selection Show.